Welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to talk about finding yourself. And when I mean by self, I mean the natural frequency that that each and every one of us has. What I mean by self is the unique personality, the unique imprint that you are supposed to leave upon this world. And how do you actually attune yourself to this natural frequency? To this frequency of your name, to this inner inclination towards a certain topic, an inner inclination towards a certain personality. This finding the self is what I call self-improvement. Self-improvement is finding that one thing, finding that personality within you that you actually are very much inclined to be, finding and acknowledging yourself as you are, without judgment, without associating yourself to a made up ideal personality, simply removing all the fears and all the barriers that make you want to become something other than yourself. Simply being natural and trying to attune yourself to this inner voice, to this inner personality that awaits everybody. The society generally makes machines, and the more you follow, the more you will become mechanical, the more you will be astray from your own individuality. This is, of course, self-improvement, but it is not the real self-improvement. It is not getting closer to the truth of yourself. It is making yourself flexible enough so that you can become a slave of others, so that somebody else can reap the rewards of your actions. But when you know yourself, when you know the personality that wants to bloom out of yourself, when you actually go inside, look and remove all the barriers that block this personality to bloom, and nurture the seed inside you, nurture this personality inside you, and let it flow, let it show itself, let it express. And whatever stops it from expressing itself, if you are courageous enough to look at those blockages and remove them once and for all, you'll be able to bloom. You'll be able to bloom in the uniqueness that each and every one of you has. Every single person has a unique fingerprint. Similarly, every single person has a unique individuality, a unique fruit that they and only they can give out into this world. That is what makes us different from all the other species in the world. Human beings are unique. They have a soul. They are self-conscious. They understand the mind. They are capable to look into their nature. They have a connection to the basic structure of this universe. They have a connection to the substratum of the universe, to the source of existence itself. Each and every one who experiences himself as a soul has a connection to God and to universe, to the supreme consciousness. Yet we don't recognize this. We don't have enough time to reflect upon ourselves. We think that following somebody else is going to get us somewhere. We think that making ourselves conform to a certain identity will make us better somehow. It will only lead you towards conflict, because the flower that wants to bloom inside you will eventually be starved. Eventually, its voice will be shut down completely, and then you will never be able to express yourself. You will never be able to bloom, and it's such a sad thing to watch the talent go away. To watch a talented person destroy his or her life is the saddest thing that one can experience. To see the injustice that happens to him or her because of the society is the most saddest thing that one can experience. So be yourself and understand that self-improvement is not abiding by any rules. It is not waking up in the 4 o'clock in the morning and going for a run. It is closing your eyes and looking inwardly, and eventually you will be able to grasp the frequency of what your name wants to unfold in this world. You will be able to grasp what you are actually made of. You will be able to grasp your purpose, and the more open you become to this possibility of self-consciousness, the more open you become, and the more you imbibe the substratum of the universe, that is you. The more you identify yourself with the substratum of the universe, the more you will find that you and all this world around you is very interconnected in nature. Everything starts to seem connected, and all the change in this life is perceived. You will start to see the changes, you will start to predict the changes, not only in yourself, even in others. You will start to see the cycles, the seasonal changes, the mood changes, and life will become much more natural, because you have attained and you have figured out a way somehow, after removal of countless number of barriers that the society has put upon you. You have encountered them and you have broken them all. You have now found that after removing all the blockages that make you repressed, that make you unexpressible, after removing all these blockages, your nature becomes love, your nature becomes peace. Then everything becomes natural, and in this naturalness, your life will unfold It will unfold like a plant that grows into a strong banyan tree. It will unfold like a small seed into a big bodhi tree. Life is constant change, and when you catch your natural frequency, when you start to perceive this natural frequency, then your life will become very natural. It will become a dance, an ecstatic dance, and every moment will be surprisingly blissful. You will be shocked, you will be surprised. Sometimes you won't even believe how peaceful life can be. And simply you remove the barriers, and simply you attune yourself to your natural frequency, to your name, to your character, to accept yourself is the first step towards self-improvement. So thank you for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel so that you won't miss any other videos.